with the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. And for Miami, they've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Back to Fox. Hits it from three-point range.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Mitchell passes to Larson. Mitchell against Fox. Here's Larson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific in scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
De'Aaron Fox.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wembanyama outside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Powell outside. Wiggins a screen on Vassell. Powell, that's good.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. We can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, Adebayo. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Powell, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The shot's good.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Pass to Larson. Wiggins from outside. Connects from three-point range.
Well, if you give Wiggins enough space, he will take and make those type of shots. Very decisive out there.
And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022, and the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
Now Powell, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Off target with his three. Spurs trail by 3 to the inside. Here's Vassell, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Pass to Larson. Here's Adebayo, defended by Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, that is a smart move there by Bam. It's so hard for defenders not to bite on that shot fake.
First free throw is good. You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
And Adebayo drops them both. Here we are now past the midway point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run. Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Still yet to score. And here is Fox. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Larson. Now here's Powell. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown. Powell's got 6 points.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Powell. He has 6, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
The first one falls.
Well, listen, Bam has always been a top-level defensive talent, but he's underappreciated offensively. He's a threat to drop 20 whenever he's out there, and he's a very skilled facilitator.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. 4th, Victor Wembanyama. And, of course, Bam Adebayo.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Wiggins dishes to Powell. Shoots over Vassell. The shot by Powell, no good. Spurs trail by 7. A pass to Fox. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 7 points.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And yes, it's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Drives to the hoop. Now Castle. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Powell feeling it out a bit. Launches it. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs trail by 4. Barnes outside. Fox against Mitchell. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 9.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell against Fox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Castle. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle, here's Cornett. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Pass to Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing I love about Adebayo, he is never shy about drawing contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. And the Spurs with some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Devin Vassell. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Castle. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. San Antonio trailing here. Johnson in the corner. Back to Olynyk. Clock at 6, and he drops it in from the low post.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Time to turn on the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancers.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Yaki Jonas comes in for Davion Mitchell. Barnes outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Harper. It's good from long range.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And here are the Heat now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Jaquez can't hit. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Now here's Barnes. Saw him with 10 points last game. And Joe Lynx. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Outside, Adebayo. The baseline J. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Bam moves so well for his size. He really makes it look easy in the way he can break down a defender.
Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 5 points so far.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now Johnson. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Johnson surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Outside Harper. This one for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 4. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now here's Johnson. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jokic Jonas. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. And that one drops.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Fox. Inside, Cornette passes to Barnes. Marquez against Fox. Here's Cornette. Makes it off the glass. Cornette's got 6. Here's Jokic Jonas. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Basket counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's San Antonio leading by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
On the floor for San Antonio. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center. Now, here's Fox. Kick out to Harper from downtown. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Jokic Jonas. Down low. Here's Jaquez. And he banks in the layup. Jaquez has got his first basket of the night.
And you wonder why Jaquez is so effective inside. Well, right there you see it. It's his footwork.
Jaquez against Fox. And he drives in. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Inside. Here's Jovic. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11. Here's Cornette, and it's blocked. Here's Ware. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside Harper. Outside Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Golden State Warriors. Jaquez against Fox. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Jonas. Here's Jaquez. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And it's Miami's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Fox against Jaquez. No good from 11 feet. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Fox passes to Cornette. Johnson outside. Looking for Cornette. He gets it there.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Several teams changing it up here. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Out to the wing. Ware passes to Larson. Here's Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Jaquez. And a miss there on the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Here's Powell after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Ware, fires the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mitchell, a screen on Johnson. Powell kicks to Wiggins. For 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here is Harper. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Golden State Warriors. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Heat trail by 4. Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Wiggins dishes to Powell. Wiggins against Johnson. Trying to end the drought. Andrew Wiggins, and that's good.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
To the inside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Stephon Castle comes in for Harper.
Spurs, Devin Vassell, Castle.
And here are the Heat now. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Fox. Powell. That's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Vassell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. That one goes. Count it.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Powell with it. He's got 8. Wiggins finds Ware. High, arcing shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Really good focus that time by Wiggins, and now the potential for an and one.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Khalil Ware. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, look at Wiggins year after year showing up and getting it done. Really a solid career and has some big-time highlights sprinkled throughout.
Here's Castle. Now Fox. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Adebayo passes to Powell. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Heat. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Fox with the screen for Vassell. That one misses.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Back to Wiggins from outside the arc. Vassell grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Champagnie. The shot from the low post is good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Wiggins sets a screen for Powell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Golden State Warriors.
And we also need to mention his defense. He had a couple of big-time blocks.
Now here's Wiggins. Powell for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Mitchell against Fox. Vassell, a screen on Mitchell. Up top, Fox. Covered by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Shoots over Fox. And there's another one for the Heat. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Champagnie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the basket by Vassell.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Vassell. The shot by Powell, no good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Fox passes to Vassell. Wembanyama against Adebayo. It's tipped. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Mitchell kicks to Powell. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Castle. Now Fox. And the Spurs another 3.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him. What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the score by Miami. Pass to Wembanyama. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Now Wiggins. Here's Larson. Castle covering. There's the pick. Powell kicks to Wiggins. Bucket 6. Lets it fly. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Champagnie. To the left side wing. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, flexing Wembanyama!
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell looking it over. Wiggins passes the pop. Heat moving the ball around. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 3. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, Ball in the air, ball on the floor. We gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Shaq? Shaq?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Heat trail by 3. They've got Adebayo. Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. The Spurs shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Wiggins sets a screen for Powell. No good. That would have tied it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. And Fox has it in the corner. Latrey kept alive. Wembanyama on the follow.
That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Adebayo. Powell outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Powell's got 18 points.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
And the basket by Vassell.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Vassell against Powell. And he can't bank that one in. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Castle. Vassell sends a screen for Castle. Now Wembanyama. He's guarded by Adebayo. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And now we go to our rookie leaderboard to get a check on the players at the top of the freshman class in assists over the last 10 games. Stephon Castle is second.
And those are some of the finest passers the rookie class has to offer. I mean, that's some great company. I think he'd like to stay right in that mix.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Powell, no one around him, and again, it's the Heat missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 10. On the wing, Mitchell. Powell outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 12. And Fox has it in the corner, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Fox has got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Spurs. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Powell, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They've bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Vassell outside. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 9. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, a screen on Wiggins. Now Wembanyama gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Adebayo on the left block. Wiggins outside. Here's Larson. He's got 6. Here's Adebayo. And another basket for Miami. Spurs leading by 8. It's Vassell on the wing. Guarded by Powell.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Larson. Castle covering. For three, Mitchell. The rebound by Champagnie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vassell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Powell outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Spurs leading by 7. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. From the arc. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. Wembanyama's got 30.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Powell outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
To the middle, Powell finds Adebayo. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wembanyama deadly inside.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Throw good, Wembanyama. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Here's the sound. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Fox, no good. To the paint, here's Wiggins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wiggins has got it back down to single digits for Miami. Castle with it. He's got 5. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wembanyama's got 39.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Larson. He's got 6. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back at
Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. From 12 feet out. The rebound by the Spurs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wembanyama outside. Fox against Hawkhead. Fox passes to Wembanyama, and it goes down 2 points. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Mitchell a screen on Castle. Pass to Wiggins. It's up a 3. Again, Wiggins missing. Spurs leading by 13. And Craig with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And the Spurs making a change here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Olynyk comes in for Devin Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. And the free throw, no good.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Tries from 7. And Harper finishes inside. Harper's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. Miami's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. They set the pick. Pass to Jonas. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Olynyk against Wiggins. Back to Ware. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, and you've seen Wiggins improve as a passer as he's added experience to his game.
Harper the pass to Cornett. Now Johnson takes the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Pass to Jonas. Over Harper. Again, the Heat good for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Harper kicks to Cornett. Now Johnson. Right side Harper. 5 on the clock. Olynyk sets a screen for Harper. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Ware. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here's Harper from the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th, who will carry the day? Spurs out in front, up by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes. And Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire in his group.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornett in at the 5 spot. Here's Jonas. Has to wear the three. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 11. Fox dishes to Harper. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's Powell. Count that bucket. Powell's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And here is Fox. Got a piece of it. Ware with it. Pass to Hackett. Here's Jonas. Powell outside. Offline with his three. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fox passes to Harper. Inside, the kick out to Fox. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Here's Jonas. He's guarded by Harper. Ware, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now, here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 25 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Higgins is checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Jonas. The Spurs also with the sub, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Luke Cornette. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Johnson against Hackett. Johnson outside. Here's Fox. Shoots over Powell. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 27.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Powell in the high post. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. No one near Smith as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Smith the pass to Ware. There's a good screen. Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Fox against Powell. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now Smith. Powell outside. Off target from three-point range. Barnes finds Fox. And here is Harper. And Wembanyama outside. Here's Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And that's 31 points for De'Aaron Fox. The Heat trail by 19. Smith the pass to Wiggins. Back to Smith. Wiggins, that's a screen for Smith. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Basket good.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass. Wiggins has got 24 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Fox dishes to Harper. Barnes looking around. Here's the three. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got his fourth rebound in this one. Smith on the wing. It's Powell on the wing. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Smith against Harper, and Harper slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Heat trail by 18. Smith outside. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Fox. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The kick out to Fox. Harper the pass to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Harper, no good.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
And he gets it to go. 26 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins always has had the potential to be a threat on any given night to put up a huge number. A consistent scorer who can raise his level of play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. They throw good, Wembanyama. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Castle. At the elbow, Fox. Over Mitchell. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Fox has got 35.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Mitchell passes to Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 8th assist in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
For three, Vassell bangs home the trifecta.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
To the inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's been aggressive from the start, and as a result, it's all come together tonight for Bam offensively.
Wembanyama with it. Got it to go off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Look who it is, fans. It's your Heat squad. Make some noise.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And stolen by Castle. Outside, Fox. Vassell, a screen on Mitchell. Fox against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Castle fires. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 18. Now Wiggins. Powell, right side. On the wing, Mitchell. And the shot goes in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside, Vassell. Here's Fox. Now Castle. Cleared away by Adebayo.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots, he was their anchor.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox. 1.
Free throw good, Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Here's Fontecchio. And the 3 off target. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Jokic Jonas. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.